What's going on there, YouTube? This is ODC, that's me, and I'm back with another action figure review. This is my review of the Play Arts Kai Dark Knight Trilogy Batman figure. He is a larger figure. He stands around 12 inches tall, and I think with the ears included, I think he's around 12 and a half, 12 and a quarter, something like that. But he is a big figure. He's really great looking. And I'm going to get to some of the a lot of positives and just a couple negatives, nothing too crazy. But he is a great looking figure. I think he's definitely worth the money I spent on him. Yeah. So let us get into it. Let me just back up the camera here. Set it down because this guy's pretty big, and I just want to get him in full view here. There we go. It looks really great. Sorry if it's too dark here. My lighting isn't the best, as you all know. But getting to the figure at hand, he does come with a bunch of accessories and a bunch of different hands and stuff. So let me get to his packaging real quick. Let me set him aside. His packaging looks just like this. Comes in this very large style packaging from Play Arts, because he is a large figure. And it says Play Arts Kai on it, action figure, Dark Knight Trilogy, Batman number one Batman, excuse me, that's the... He also comes in a Wave with Bane. Those are the two figures featured in the Dark Knight Trilogy Wave. As you can see here, let me pull this up so there's no glare. That is what the Batman is posed like. There you go. There's Bane. And that's pretty much it, because I can't read anything else on the back. Because it's all in language I don't understand. But getting to this, here is his first accessory, which I will show. Excuse me, I can't clear my throat for some reason. Let me clear my throat. Sorry. He comes with this display stand, which I will probably not take out because I want to ruin the packaging, really. Because if I ever want to put this guy back in the package, I'd like him to look complete. But on the side, it's pretty neat. It's got, in case you don't know what you're doing, it has the hands and how to insert them into the peg hole, and showing the other accessories, the bomb, batarang, and grappling gun. And here's how to put together the display stand. Whoop, there it goes. And let's get it out of the way, because we don't need that anymore. No, we don't. Continuing with his accessories, he comes with this gripping hand here. Comes with 7 hands. 3 sets of 2, and an extra hand, which I'll get to later. Comes with 2 gripping hands. I'm using one on the display, which I have right now with him displayed. There's one gripping hand, kind of like an open, will you feed me? Do you have $1 hand? And then we have this hand. This is like, there we go. It's kind of another gripping hand. He's like, give me your money. I need it. I need some soup. And next we have the 2 fists. Because you gotta have some fists with Batman. I mean, that's just... He's punch people. I'm gonna punch you. Punchy, 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 punchy. Okay. And his other accessories are entitled the open version of his bat bomb. I would guess this is the more active version of the bomb, and I would guess that this is the more inactive version of the bat bomb. So pretty cool. That guy, the closed version, likes to roll around, so be careful and try not to lose him. Here's his batarang he comes with. Looks very nice. Very nice, yes. And his grappling gun looks very good. Mucho bueno. Mucho bueno. And last but not least, his other gripping hand, which holds, yep, that's right, the Batarang. And you can choose to put it that way or this way if you want. Any way you want, you can do it. Except for maybe flat, because that would just look dumb and fall over. But bringing him back in here, he doesn't even fit in my, he's too big. He's very large. He's a very large man. Yes. But he does look really great. Not a big fan of this transitional shading here he's got going on his torso here, on his I believe his inner bicep there, his forearm, little bit on the thighs, a touch on the chest, but that's about it. Nothing too crazy. Just wish it was one black color. I understand what they were doing to try and define the detail on him, his armor, but I would just rather been just a nice black color. But anyways, the only other gripe I have is this paint chip on his nose, and I know Anthony's Customs did a review and he had a paint chip too, so yeah, not a big fan of that. So watch out for that. It's not the only person it's happened to. Let me put it that way. So this guy does look great. I don't want to babble too much because I want to get to his articulation. His cape looks absolutely fantastic. I love this Play Arts cape articulation. It's really great. Helps with tons of different looks you want to give the character. The articulation it's pretty good. I don't think it's as good as the Dark Knight Returns Play Arts Kai version from the Dark City, the Arkham City, the Arkham City skin from Arkham City, the video game. I don't know what I'm talking about right now, but he's still nonetheless really good. He might have the same articulation, I don't know. It just seemed a little bit different with the other version. If you haven't checked out that video, go check it out. I'll put the link in the description box below for the Dark Knight Returns skin from Arkham City. Anyways, but going on to this, because I'm just floating away again. Floating away. His face sculpt looks really great. Let me get in here really close. Hello there. How are you doing tonight? Oh, sorry, I just farted. No, he didn't. Because he can't fart, because he's plastic. Anyways. Yes. Let's just get to articulation right now, so I just don't go off on a tangent again. But, yeah, his head does move side to side. His head on its own, without you moving the neck, because the neck is separately articulated. There we go. And his head does go down and up by its own. But if you really want him to get him look really far down, you could use the neck too, and then he's looking all the way down. He's kind of doing this like look. But then he looks up and he's like, "What? You found him? Where is he? You found my dog? Where was Skittles?" But also he does be careful with the arm articulation, because I've heard a couple of people say that the arm, if you overexert it going up, it can tend to pop off, because the glue on these guys sometimes is a little let's say not so adhesive, not so sticky. So sometimes if you overexert it, it can pop off, because it'll put pressure on the top. It'll push the top in and push the back out, and it'll pop the joint out. So just be careful. I mean, wherever his arms are going, don't force it any more than that. That's all I would say. Just a little advice. But arm does do a full 360, goes up about that far, has a bicep swivel, if I can get there. Oh, he does also have this shoulder joint which goes forward and back. I'm not even showing you anything on the camera. There's the shoulder joint, it goes back and forward like that. Excuse me. He does have a bicep swivel here, a single jointed elbow, and an ankle hinge and an ankle rotation. Or wrist hinge and a wrist rotation. Oh boy. One of those days. I'm just having one of those days. Sorry guys. Just one of those days. But he does have a diaphragm joint. And he does have a separate waist hinge. His legs go forward very well. Nice. I'm gonna kick you in the gooch. And then his leg does go back very nicely and out very nicely. He does have double jointed knees, and he's got this nice ankle hinge with an ankle rocker and an ankle pivot, or ankle rocker and ankle pivot. Oh, what else does he have? Oh, I know what he has. Oh, yeah. He's got this nice cape articulation which separates in the middle and it moves side to side if you need it to do like a wind gusting motion. Something like that. Yes. Sorry, that was a weird voice. I don't know why I did that. But, yeah. Yep. He looks great. Definitely recommend getting this guy. Just to add his crotchinal region here. Crotchinal region is a rubbery rubber. A rubbery rubber? I think I just said that. I did. A rubbery rubber. Just so you know. But he does look great. I definitely think he's worth the $60 to pick him up. Like I said, you're really getting a really great, well-crafted figure with these Play Arts figures. I think they really have stepped them up from what they used to be. Like I said, if you like him enough, go get the Bane too. I'm going to pass on the Bane just because I wanted this, and I'm not too much of a taller scaled action figure collector. I just like this. It just kind of I saw it and it kind of popped with me, and I don't know what that means. What does that mean, popped? I don't know, caught my eye. There we go. That's something better to explain how I felt. But it kind of caught my eye, and I just, I was like, oh, let's pick it up. Why not? And I was a little worried with my Dark Knight Returns skin from the Arkham City Play Arts Kai figure because the head was a little bit small and I was a little bit worried, but I looked up reviews on this guy and he got pretty good reviews other than myself, which I'm going to give this guy a good review. I'm going to actually give this guy a 9.5. I think he's a really great figure, very well done. Like I said, paint chip on the nose, nothing too crazy. Probably gonna call Big Bad Toy Store on there and see if they can do something for me, maybe a voucher or something, but nothing too crazy. He does hold everything very nicely. I don't want to go on too much because I've already gone on for almost 15 minutes now. You guys are probably bored with me, but he does hold everything very nicely, very well. And yeah, so let me know what you guys think. If you like it, if you don't, whatever. If you hate it, if you love it, let me know what you think. Rate, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys on the flip side.